Happy Saturday, welcome to camp. It is time for more A Link to the Past. I'm doing the last of my pre-rolled inverted supreme seeds, which is, let's see, inverted 10-12 Ganonhunt, starting boots, boss shuffle, and Keysanity. And when I rolled these, after the first seed of this type I rolled, I forgot to give myself a sword. So then I was paranoid when I was rolling the second batch, and I did assured swords, and then I clicked sword as a starting item. So I'm starting with the master sword like the other ones of these I did. Last one of these I have it though. Normally I just start with one sword and inverted. So yeah, let's get going, see what this seed has in store for us. Probably not the smartest move doing something that will likely take this long. It was a very busy day with a bunch of snow. We've had probably a little over a foot of snow in the last week. I was out shoveling a bunch of times, playing with the kids in the snow, pulling my 7-year-old around the yard in a sled with a string attached to it. Just a map, don't need that. So we can get rid of that thing. Right, and next, I always like to go straight to Skull Woods. Just hoping for a bomb there, and we always go to the back. Because there's a key, there's an item here and a key we can use to sneak into the back, into the front. Uh-oh. That was close. The only flaw with this plan about doing things this early is that I hate this room, especially early. It's even worse with the fighter's sword. But I should not be taking a death that early. I was trying to kill one of the Gibdos to make this a little easier. How did I airmail that? I hate Gibdos. Okay, there we go. Much better. Now this is the time when I end up running into one right in this room here. Nope, we're in the clear so far. Almost took a death to that spike. That would have been horrible. Alright, so that's one item. We're just gonna wait. Hey Clint, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Alright, now let's go grab this key. Take a Wallmaster trip back, and we're good. Aside from the embarrassing death. Unfortunately, 2 hearts is not... Those tentacle things will do 2 hearts of damage on blue mail. That's part of the fun of inverted. Everything hits so hard. Especially early on, like if you get hit, you're generally close to death. Hey, Gibdo, get away from me. Alright, not very good items so far. Ether, that could be worth something. Or it might not be. Really hard to say. Right, Gibdos, I need you to get out of the way here. Another map. I mean, I suppose I could have just death warped back out of there, but... Okay, so absolutely nothing in the village in swamp. Well, maybe ether or something. Maybe we need that to get into Mire or Turtle Rock. Bombs would have been a lot nicer. Alright, Sea House. A key. The Hyrule Castle. That is the most useless key in the entire game. Wait, there's a 50-50 bush right here. Come on. Biscuits. And I don't have another house I can go into to reset that. And I don't even have enough money to play the chest game. So I guess we're gonna go into the front of Thieves. Flippers. Alright, so that takes us to Pod. That gives us Pod and Pyramid Ledge. So that's good to know, to follow that. I would like a little bit of money here. Actually, 20 bucks is enough to get effectively unlimited money out of the arrow game. So this is technically fine. Oh, there we go. That's plenty of money now. Alright. So at least there was some cash. Let's Death Warp out of here. Still no bombs, though. I'd really like to get that bomb hut down in South Village of Outcasts. Alright, compass to ice. Compass in a boss shuffle, compasses are incredibly useful. They tell you what the boss is before you actually have to go into the boss room. Come on, where's my... it's a 50-50 chance. Give me the bombs. Gonna have to leave the screen and keep coming back. Just one bomb. Gotta be kidding me. Not a better house to enter either. So that is 3 50-50s that we've failed. The seed is not starting out good. There we go, finally. The Moon Pearl. Glad I went back and got that. That's kind of an important one. Let's see. Oh, I don't have bombs to get Johnny, though. Probably should have hit that 50-50 bush a couple more times. Oh, perfect. That's what we needed. Thank you, tree pole. Now we've got 5 delicious items here. An extra heart, very good this early in an inverted seed. More health. A pod small, which is something that is available to us because of those flippers, so I was going to be going over there anyway. So very nice to have a pod small. That's gonna be a really weird route to get over there, though. Alright, first we'll do Stumpy and Dig Game. Just because I know logically it does tell me it wants me to go into Pyramid Ledge or Pod. But just in case it is Pod, since you need so many keys for there, I figure it can't hurt to just go do this first. Come on, if you're not going to give us anything, at least give us some reds. I'd like to at least break even on this. That was lovely. Alright, so that was nothing. We're gonna go hit the arrow game once. That should be all the money I'll technically need for the rest of the seed. 1, 2, 3, 4. Barely squeaked that one by. You can do this twice before the timing of the front hand starts to mess up. You want to shoot right as it's going by the little line on the second push curtain from the right. Actually, no. Dark Chapel would be much better. Let's just add a save and quit there. Hey, Lorelei. Come on over. Hey, sweetie, come on. Come on. Oh, I thought I was low enough to squeak by there. Wait, what? How do I get over there? Oh. Okay. I was in the right spot. Just had to look a little closer at my tracker. We're actually going to take one of these hearts here, just because this is inverted. We actually have to go this way. We have to swim down and around. I don't think I've ever had to do this before. Ow. Like, I've had to go up around... I've went up around the top, but I've always had a glove. Hey, CRPG, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. It's Saturday. Alright, gotta get Pyramid Ledge. Ow. And then after Pyramid Ledge, depending on what's there, we go to Pod with one small key. Nothing wrong with sleeping through most of the day. I used to love doing that back when I actually had the option to. I would love to get this in under 2 hours, but this is inverted Keysanity with boss shuffle, and I feel like that's really a stretch, especially with how bad this seed has been so far. I mean, this is already a last location for my first bit of progression. Well, second. Technically, the flippers were the first. But I get the feeling this is going to be, at least based on the start, maybe this seed will open up and be really nice. But so far, it's been horrible. Hey, Grim Chiefer, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Come on in, Lorelei. Lorelei, over here. You don't need to knock everything over. Alright. Are we going to have to waste the key to get further in, or is this going to give us our progression? And if it does, do I stay in here or do I just go? Oh, a map of this dungeon. That's awesome. That's really useful. Okay, so now we've got 2 more items. Unfortunately, you have to use the key to get into pod at this point. And I don't like doing that because I like to have the option of skipping that one and going all the way around, so you only need 5 keys for a full clear out of here. The glove. Okay, usually you do find an early glove in inverted. That only gives us... Logically, that only gives us catfish at this point, though, unless a lamp shows up. Yeah, there's nothing else I can do in here. I am the same way when it comes to pets. My wife always gets, like, she'll walk out of, like, when she's getting ready for bed. One of our dogs will do, George will do something to get me out of the recliner. And then when I get up and come back, he's sitting in it with this, like, smug look on his face. And then my wife comes back out and she sees me sitting on the floor in front of the chair while George is happily sleeping in the chair. He's like, you can move the dog. No, I can't. He's comfortable. He's happy. He wanted the chair. He didn't want me in it to share it with him, so he gets the chair. This could be a lamp. That would open up quite a bit. Alright, what do you got, homie fish? Mitts! Okay, that's light world access. Was not expecting the mitts there. But that is really, really, really good. That's early access to Ganon's tower, too. Not that it really does much. We can't do much in Ganon's tower at this point, but... I love having light world access in inverted because you get so many checks, and by the time you get back to the dark world, you've actually got health again. Alright, Lorelei, chill. It's weird how sometimes the different seeds will put things in the same place like that. And I do love getting the mitts early. They're usually not as important in an inverted seed, but when they're your light world access, then that makes quite a big difference. That makes a huge difference. Let's see, we've got lots we can do in this area, but we gotta, since this is inverted, we have to go through the other side. We'll start our little loop over here. Another map. Why can't this be compasses? Compasses are much more useful in a boss shuffle. Maps are not. I mean, they would be if this was just standard Keysanity. I didn't mean to put that there. But this isn't. It's a 10-12 Ganonhunt, so I only really care about red crystals and maybe pendants. Swamp Palace? Mire. Starting to think Mire might be Ether, because we've got the big key for Mire and a small key. Which might be good, because if it wants us to do early Mire, that means Samaria is going to be showing up somewhere. And Samaria is the best item in the game. Alright, 3 items here. Big key. To Eastern, very nice. And a second pod small. Both very good. I mean, we're going to have a lot of stuff by the time we get back to the Dark World. It's the one problem about having this much green on the map. It's kind of hard to follow exactly where the logic is pointing you. Like, early on, it was easy. There wasn't much to do. But then things just opened up. Really nice bottle. Always good to get a bottle before you go to Kakariko for Sick Kid. Okay, so let's go check Aga Ledge. I mean, Lumberjack Ledge. Got a couple checks in the Lost Woods. Gotta see what the bush crab is today. Ooh, bombs. I mean, we're full on bombs now, so that doesn't help all that much, but... Just 10 arrows, excellent. Not gonna be required to do Aga 1 today. Could also technically sequence break up the mountain, but... Actually, that could work. That would give Paradox, and... There's a lot of extra checks. 7, 8, 9 extra checks up on the mountain if I just sequence break. There, yep, early Samaria. I called that. The best item in the entire game. That was the Go mode last night. So it's really nice to see that early. That potentially gets us into the front of Turtle Rock as well. I don't really know if I want to try to sequence break the mountain just yet, because... Why? I mean, yeah, there's a lot of checks up there, even more with the going into the Dark World, but... We got so much left to do here. Oh, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, CRPG. Hope you have a good rest of the night. Sleep well. Alright. Compass, very nice. I wouldn't mind seeing a couple more of those. Because I keep forgetting it's a boss shuffle, and then I walk into a dungeon and can't go all the way through to the boss and can't clear it. Okay, blind. I was really hoping for more than a single compass in here, though. It's kind of disappointing. Like, even 2 compasses would have been a lot better, but just 1. Hey, Zelda. Okay, there we go. Compass to Thieves. The nice thing about Thieves Town with the boss shuffle, too, is that you don't actually have to get blind out of the maiden cell. You can just go straight into the boss room if you want to. It's really good for Go mode. Big key to that's not a required big key. I mean, it's nice to have before you go back and finish Skull Woods, but it really doesn't give you a whole lot. Okay, another compass. Oh, okay, Ganon's Tower, not... It won't tell me who the bosses are, at least as far as I'm aware. But it does make it a lot easier to keep track of the 27 items in Ganon's Tower. Got the Black Hole Chicken, the run is valid. Alright, we're almost done with CAC. Oops. Okay, you gotta run away. Got that bee. Oh, it's a gold bee. Small key. To Castle Tower. Don't like that. Another sword. Beautiful. I mean, technically we could rescue the frog, but with no mirror. Not really interested in trying to do that the long way. Especially with all this other stuff to do. Nope, just 20 bucks. We're not even gonna bother. Got more than enough money right now. Another 20 bucks. Not gonna bother with that either. In the light world, if this was a non-inverted seed, I'd just save and quit back to the house, but... in inverted, you've got lots of nice things like that. Oh, okay. Sure, I'll take Butter Sword at 25 minutes. I have no problem with that. 25-minute Butter Sword, that is really, really nice. Can't read that. Okay, what is on Desert Ledge today? 10 arrows, don't need it. Ow. Also not going to bother with those. Normally I wouldn't bother with Agina either, but Agina's not as bad in inverted because he's not isolated, but still we have to follow the rules. That is not a bomb. We always bomb Agina, ABA. PR small. I mean, that's not horrible. Had potential. Alright, let's get out of here. Now we go to the dam. There, grab an extra bomb. Hey, hi Lorelei, come on up. Come here. Come here. Or that's fine too. And then we've got Mini Moldorm, Ice Rod Cave. Lake Hylia Island could finally have something that I don't have to reset for, because normally for Lake Hylia Island, I'll fake flipper. In an inverted, when that has something, you can't get back into the water, so you lose your fake flipper. So it's kind of a crapshoot. Because it takes a while to get back into things in inverted. Alright, Gold B, it's time to feast on Mini Moldorms. Lorelei, chill. Alright, 5 items. Small key. There we go, Swamp Small. Best small key in the game. The Hera Small, always nice to have before you go into Hera. Another small key to Turtle Rock. And the Compass to Eastern. That's going to be really nice. Because once we get a bow, Eastern is potentially clearable. Still can't clear East. I mean, it doesn't matter who the boss is, we still can't get to it without a bow, so. Oh, I didn't know the Butter Sword could run over those things without getting you electrocuted. Fortunately, since I have the flippers, I still can't do a water walk. Because that would have made things significantly faster. A lot easier to run on water than to swim. Okay, Burna. Not as good as Samaria, but that helps with Spike Cave, and it would make Blind a lot easier. And Armos Knights, if the game doesn't want to... If we run into Armos Knights without the bow. Okay, so we got Lake Hylia Island, we got the Hobo. Outside of that Samaria, we're really not finding a lot right now. Actually, this is inverted, and I haven't got as much health as I was hoping here, so let's take that. Still on... If I was on blue mail, I wouldn't have bothered. But when you're on green, definitely worth grabbing the extra health, at least to me. And seeing as how I took a death in that Gibdo room in Skull Woods right away. And it would have been fine if I didn't get myself stuck on a pot early into that section. Okay, just 20 bucks. He's not useful today. So all these overworld checks really coming up empty here. Last big progression we got was Samaria, and that is Turtle Rock. But Turtle Rock is not logically available yet without a lamp. So if the game wants us to go to Turtle Rock to get something, it's going to need to provide a lamp first. Right, and what is the Waterfall Fairy going to give us today? Well, first, let's also... Alright, free bottle of red. Compass to Skull Woods, love it. Map to Thieves, not as much love. I'm gonna be walking right by the... I'm gonna grab that compass on the way out. I'm gonna be walking right by the potion shop, so... Let's just buy a blue. Got more than enough money. There we go. That gives us some stuff in Mire area. It opens up Swamp. Well, not all of Swamp. It opens up early Swamp because we don't have the hook shot. But once we get the hook shot, Swamp is clearable. Yes, Zelda, I hear you. Hey, Gaming Otter, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I definitely agree. Hit that like button. Alright. Let's buy a bottle of blue. I'm gonna check Saha's closet. Oh. Oh, that's right. We can get into Ganon's tower, can't we? No keys, but the front of Ganon's tower is open. Because this is a Ganonhunt. I think I can only get 3 items out of there right now. Alright, green pendant is... Mire. That's interesting, because we got the big key and a small, and Samaria. There's the hook shot. Ah, it's saying Swamp isn't in logic because I lack the hammer. But I can Specky Clip. So I don't need a hammer. Well, first things first. I don't think I've ever went into Uncle this way in a rando seed. Ten arrows, wow, that's so useful. Yep, it's definitely not a bad thing. It was gonna I never even thought about that happening, and then like, I'm running in, because usually I'll come into this from the south. But in this case, it's like, okay, you're right there. I am gonna sequence break Dark Cross, but first... Maybe we'll get lucky and pull the lamp out of the basement and I won't have to worry about it, but... We're gonna be mirroring out going back in there anyway. Another bee? What's the stun prize? That's not a great stun prize. Fly bee. Be free. Hashtag dad puns. Get out of there. Hey Dimension X, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I have heard that before also. Hey. Sorry, Lorelai, I was trying to pet you there. I didn't realize your head was down, so I didn't mean to give you a little bit of a bonk there. Alright, and what do we have here? Another pod, 4 pod smalls already. That is interesting. So I'm thinking pod is gonna have something, just based on how many pod smalls they're throwing at us. Hey Swaggertooth, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yep, always good to stay for Lorelai, right, sweetie? She's our camp mascot. Well, her and Helena. Okay, stupid snakes. That wasn't worth it. It's definitely not worth it. I don't remember that Bugs Bunny one. I should. I used to watch that stuff all the time. Alright. What do we got? I mean, there's only a couple things I can do in here. So let's start on this side. I'm gonna grab this just for the sake of keeping the compass up to date. We can only get these 2 in here now. Wait. No, I can get a tile room. This is kind of gross, but... Really need to survive this. Oh, crap. That was bad. Actually, we're gonna take a death, come back with more health, and try that again. Because with the early Samaria and the early access to here... Wait, why is it saying... Oh, I already marked it off on the tracker, that's why it's saying that. I say, why is it saying there's nothing left that I can do here? Lorelei, chill. Okay, let's just get rid of that thing. I want to save my bottle of blue. It's not easy to get back to the potion shop in Inverted. Well, I shouldn't say it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. I almost ran into that wall master. That would have been horrible. Oh, there we go. That's what I'm talking about right there. How does this work in Inverted? I am so glad I remembered Tile Room. Now, does this take me to the old man, or do I have to be in the dark world and the light world for that? Uh-oh. Murder Dactyls on the loose. Nope. This is good. This is where I was hoping we'd be. Now it's going to take about an hour and a half to get Gary home. You can't even... This is what happens when you try to run with him. The game penalizes you, so you have to walk. And hopefully not die on the way back, because I only have 2 hearts and there's cabbages. Let's see. Oh, we got both checks in Castle Tower that are open. Might as well do the... Oh, that's right. Yeah, we can't do that. Might as well do those while I'm over here. Well, when we loop back. Alright, just a heart piece. Don't need that. Alright, Gary, you won't run. But we're gonna jump really high. Get in there before we get killed. I've ended up regaining control right when a very lovely boulder fell on my head. Actually, I want to go... If I go up to Turtle Rock and go into the light... I don't have the hammer, though. So I can't do that. Never mind. Wait. Yes, I can. No, but I'm stuck in the by the hammer when I go back, so... I was hoping I could go over into the... over by Turtle Rock, because the mountain in Inverted is basically you just end up looping a bunch of times. And I was hoping if you start at the top, you save yourself a mountain loop. Because you can get Spiral Cave, you've also got Mimic Cave. Well, I can't even do Mimic Cave right now, so I guess that's irrelevant. Because there's no hammer. Compass to TR, very nice. We're getting up. We have a lot of compasses here, which I love to see. Skullwood small, don't need it. Paradox is supposed to be one of those really good locations. 7 quick checks, very dense item-wise, and it had nothing. Then I missed the easiest bomb jump in the game. We're just gonna try it here, and I think it's not far enough over. Nope, we made it. All good. Never any doubt. Knew it was gonna work. Oh, that's right. Can't get into Hera. No hammer. A key, though. The Desert Palace Small. Very nice to have early. We can't do anything there. That's right. I didn't even know why I was going there in the first place. Desert Palace Small. Very good one to have. Right, Smith Chain is also an option. But I think first we'll do Castle Tower and... Oh, I can actually get into Turtle Rock, too. You can actually get straight to Laser Bridge in Turtle Rock. With Inverted in the Mirror, you can skip right to the end. It's beautiful. Oh, and now that Gary's not with us, we can do a little hook speed up the mountain. Very nice on catching the 5 stars, Dimension X. Well done. All right, here we go. Actually, yeah, we got to go to Castle Tower first. These are 2 relatively quick checks. Just bombs. And a container heart. Yeah, those are kind of hard to catch too. Especially if you're not doing like the sling and with how everything moves around, they can be a real pain. Got 'em. Five pod smalls. Swamp Palace big. And another Skullwoods. Without the hammer, though, I can't sneak back. I can't get back. Oh, I should have teleported into Turtle Rock while I was on the other mountain loop. No, I'm not going to do Turtle Rock right now. Also, should have started in a different place. Because we can only get to the light world. Well, not a problem. Thanks for stopping by, Grim Chiefer. Hope you have a good rest of your Saturday. Let's see, we go into the dark world. And the light world. I can get the frog. We can do Smith Chain since I'm gonna walk over to the desert area anyway. Oh, yep, we'll definitely be there. If I'm not talking, I'm lurking. My goal is always to get 1,000 hours of Slack view time every year. I had like 1,002 or something last year. Alright, Froggy, let's go home. One nice thing about inverted Aga isn't as bad because at least if you don't have the hammer, it's a much more convenient way to get into the light world. Okay, a Ganon's Tower small. That will be useful once we get the... Actually, no, that would get to Dark Magician. And I believe after Dark Magician we can actually get all the way to Armos Knights from the other side. Well, not necessarily Armos Knights. Because this is a boss shuffle, that could be anything. So Meyer is... I don't have the compass for Meyer, though. But the only boss we can't do at this point is technically Trinex. But Helmasaur would be terrible to see there. But I could also turn around and do Swamp, which we could... Swamp would be sequence breaking, but we could do it. I think I'm gonna do the Swamp sequence break first. Then we can go back and do the Meyer area after. But I don't have the Swamp big, so that's gonna be isolating whatever's in that chest, but... Hopefully it wouldn't be logically required, because we can skip two dungeons in this, because it's a 10-12 Ganonhunt. And this is the green pendant, so when we go back to Eastern, that'll give us another check. That was just awful game. So this would be the last thing that would have been available logically. And it was a whole bucket of cash. Which I don't really need at this point. Oh, wait, who's the boss in here? Blind, we can do that. Wait, I have the big key to Swamp. I do, so this is actually fully clearable. Whoops. That didn't work. This is a problem. That's embarrassing. Specky Clip is so easy. There we go. After I used my bottle of blue. Very disappointing. I expect much better. Now I've only got 5 bombs to do 2 diver downs. Actually 4 bombs, because we need another one for the switch. Oh boy. Okay, fire bar, you need to get out of my way here. I don't have the bombs to spare for this. What? I forgot to hit the switch. Oh, this is bad. There is no margin for error anymore. Bomb drop? That's not it. The second one is the more important one to get, though. Actually, no, this one saves quite a bit of time, too. But the second one is still, you save 1.5 minutes looping. Now, if this was Helmasaur, I wouldn't have the bombs, because you can only break Helmasaur's mask with bombs. If you don't have the hammer. I agree, let's get more likes. And some bombs, maybe? Some bombs would be good. 50 bucks, not useful. I don't think there's bombs here. The shovel? I guess that's fine. I'm actually in the general area of the shovel. Oh, alright, I'll check that out later. Oh boy. Alright, can't screw this diver down up. Otherwise we're gonna be doing the walk of shame. Let's get rid of this guy just in case. Got it. Sweet. Another Ganon's Tower small. $50. I could really use some bombs from one of these guys. Are there bombs in these? Okay, there we go. 1 bomb is... I'd like more, but 1 is at least gives us something. There we go. Alright, this is blind. We'll get Berna out in case of emergency. Alright, there's Triforce piece number 1 and one of our pendants. Yeah, I actually want to go back to Light World. I want to use the shovel. See, I kind of want to go back to the potion shop, too, and buy a couple of blues. Oh, there's a bomb right there. Nope. Oh, wait. That's right, bush crab. There we go. Now we're in much better shape for bombs. Oops. And Meyer is Quake, so we don't actually have to worry about Meyer just yet. Okay, Turtle Rock Big. I was gonna say let's go to Pod next. But that Turtle Rock Big... just have to go over there now. Ow. I don't even know if we can get into Turtle Rock from the front or not. I guess we can check to see what the medallion is. And then run back. That's also Quake. But in Inverted, you do not need the medallion to get in. You just need to jump down and use the mirror, and you'll start right at Laser Bridge. What am I doing? Wait, what? Alright, we're just gonna do it. We're just gonna do the bomb jump. I've greatly confused myself. There we go. Actually, hey, get out of there, dead rocks. Okay, good. I needed that. Now, I could end up going through the back here. Like, I could take this in reverse. Boss is blind again. Okay, that's the 6th pod small. As much as I'd just like to clear this, you can... Well, that was not what I wanted to do. You can have you have a much more efficient key usage if you go in reverse. And if I can skip using one of those keys by going reverse... then I can well, not full clear, but I can almost full clear this. Because then after the dungeon, you start back... Yep, see right here, we saved this key. And then at the end, we mirror back, and then I can do the front half because it'll start us right at the beginning. And then we'll be able to go through with our last key. We'll be able to use our other keys. And we won't have to leave the building. Uh-oh. Crap. Come back here, Pokey. Alright, can I do this without getting killed by the laser door? Made it! Another Meyer Small, okay. Really wish I had powder. Oh geez, the Chomp Room. I'm just gonna get Burner ready. Wait, I can't do that. I am so dead. Whoops. Hate these chomps. Yikes. That's actually fine. Now this will take me back to the boss. We can do the boss, then come back and get that first check. Oh, I am missing the big chest, though. And the big chest would also be open. Ow. So I gotta remember to go get the big chest. Whoa, whoa, slow down with those fireballs, Blind. Alright, there we go, much better. Alright, that is 2 Triforce pieces. Come here, Lorelei. Yeah, and then the only thing we'll have left is the front, the 2 on the side here. Ooh, hint tile. I already knew the pot. I was really excited about that for a second, but I already had the Meyer Big. I guess the real question here is, do I go do everything I can in pod first? Or do we go to Eastern? Because there's 5 items that we can get out of there. Where am I going this way? As I say, I need to grab that key. Now all we need to do here is just go through to the big chest. Then that's everything we'll have been able to do in Turtle Rock. Up until we get the fire rod. Will Ether take care of these things? Let's find out with science. Well, Lorelei. Here we go. You were supposed to use the hook shot. Alright, so that was also nothing. Well, I guess I'm just gonna go to pod. Ow, Lorelei. Because I'd have to be in the light world to do Eastern, and I don't have the hammer. I don't want to go all the way over there and then run through. I can't go here either. We're gonna have to swim. I mean, maybe I should go. Maybe I should have went over to Eastern first, because there's some good hint tiles there. But I mean, 6 pod smalls. I feel like this has to be where the progression is. I get the game also did. When did the game give us the? Well, the pod smalls have been scattered. Had the Eastern big for a while, but no bow. Alright, second visit to pod. I mean, Armos Knights are doable with this loadout. The only one we can't actually do is... Trinex. Oh, that's right, I can't get the fire bar room in Ganon's Tower because we need the fire rod for that, logically. You can sequence break it with a bomb jump, but I'm not gonna do that. And we got all the keys, so let's just use them. Uh-oh. Throw it. Clutch. So at least they're worrying about key logic isn't going to be a big deal on this one. There's the hammer. Hey Chris, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Thursday. Friday, Saturday. Crap. What am I thinking? Why would I even be thinking it's Thursday? Smack. Oh, good happy birthday. Glad it went well. It's always good to hear. Sneak. We'll come back and get those last. Oh. Really, game? So that's how you want to play this. Not even going to tell me who the boss is in here. Just going to make me go in blind. Actually, no, can't be Cold Stare either. So if this is Cold Stare or Trinex, we can't do it. Unless we get a fire rod here too. Yep, we got Samaria, best item in the game. It will make Ice Palace much nicer. And it's just so versatile. It does so many lovely things. And a bottle with the fairy. Okay. So we have 3 items left in pod. 2 that we can't get because... Oh, wait, no, I can't finish this. I don't have a bow. That's right. We need a bow. Which I think with that hammer now... Gonna be quicker to run back. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the light world. Then do I want to go through Eastern first? No, there's a lot in Ganon's Tower that can be done right now. Where am I going? That's not the right way. Excellent. Good job on the stars. Getting good at that jump timing. This is where I wanted to go. Stupid Murderdactyl. I mean, I guess I'm right here next to Eastern. And yeah, it's probably going to end up being a double dip because the bow won't show up in here, but... we'd be checking all this stuff anyway when we go through. And the boss is Cold Stare, so we couldn't beat it anyway. But that's good to know. Still no armor, but the health is looking good with no armor. See, we can get our third piece out of Ganon's tower. Oh, there we go. Desert big, so once we get the book, desert is fully clearable. Go. Come on, where is it? I'll actually take that heart. Another big key to Thieves Town. Okay. Really glad I decided to go into Eastern here. Oh, a unique item is in Mimic Cave. So we're gonna want to rush Mimic Cave too. Another big key to Ganon's tower. Wow. So wait, I pulled the hammer out of Turtle Rock, didn't I? No, where'd I get the hammer? I think the hammer was in Pod. Yeah, we definitely gotta go up to Mimic Cave. Actually, I could do Mimic Cave with Spike Cave. Nothing. How do we want to route this? Well, first I want to go get buy some potions. There we go. Got more than enough money, so we're just gonna buy 4 blues. Should check Mimic Cave before going into Ganon's tower. If that's the fire rod, that gives us basically everything. Depending on the bosses that are in there. But the fire rod would put Cold Stare in logic. Alright, up to the mountain. See, I've got the hammer, so we can take... Let's see, what would be the best way to do this? So I want to get Spike Cave too. It's always so hard to remember how to do these things in inverted. So here's Mimic Cave. No, did I pick the wrong one? Oh no, it's in the light world. What am I thinking? I was acting like this wasn't inverted. Alright, what's our unique item? Bow, fire rod, a bow, okay. So that means that we can potentially beat Pod now, depending on who that boss is. I think this is easier if we go back up and just run over. And then mirror back down over by... Wait, Tower of Hera? You have the Hera small, but no Hera big. But we can sequence break that. We can get through Hera. See, I'm just gonna hope nothing is in the Hera big chest. We're gonna get this out of the way. I mean, this could be Cold Stare. And that would suck, but... What's going on, Lorelei? Oh, hint tile. Sweet corn on pizza is a great choice. Never tried it. Alright, let's respect the basement. Yet another reason why Samaria is the best. Now we can just sit here and wait for the tiles to come through. Get a quick drink to try to wash down some of this heartburn. My acid reflux is been going crazy for probably the last half hour or so. Wait, okay, yeah, got a fire source, we're fine. Okay, that's not a required item, but it's hard for me to be upset with blue mail. Alright, now hopefully I don't screw this up and soft lock myself like I've been prone to do here. Nope, we got it. So we don't have the hair big, but we can get the chest down here. Just isolate the big key. And then find out who the boss is. Ice Palace big key requires a bomb. So the Ice Palace big is bomb blocked. Blocked by bombs. Come on, please be something beatable. Helmasaur, okay. And this is a terrible place for Helmasaur, but it is clearable. If it would get away from that hole. When it's standing over the hole, you can't actually damage it, like damage the mask. Okay, this is... Stop being such a coward. Doing pretty good, how about you? I mean, I'd be doing a lot better if Helmasaur wasn't hovering over that hole in the ground. Oh, jeez. Okay, get over here. I don't want to get knocked into the hole. We're just gonna do that. I was trying to play it cautious, but I'm like, okay, I am tired of waiting for this thing. And that is a sequence break for our third piece, and once we beat Meyer, that is puts Pet in logic. 2 slices of chocolate cake. My wife would be jealous. She loves cake. And chocolate. Okay, that was just a heart piece. We're actually, hold on, let me just grab that. Oh, extra heart. Very nice. Alright, and Spike Cave has... Lorelei, please stop walking on that. Didn't even have to use anything. Oh, a big key. I don't like that one bit. That's so long to get back to. Let's see, what do we have here? We've got the big key to Thieves. I can pull one more key for Ganon's tower. I think that can be fully cleared. So we'll be up to 6, possibly 7 with Eastern. Alright, Vitreous. As much as I just like to run right to the boss here and go mode this, still missing both rods and everything. I gotta go do a full clear on this, especially since we got the small key. But if I just walked in there, the boss would be right there. You don't even have to break the ceiling above the boss room. Oh, how'd they like it? Hopefully they thought it was as good as we did. On the Friday Discord. Get out of there. One of these days I will set up my own Discord server. Ooh, a hint tile. Oh well, we're not going to worry about that one. Snazzy, that's a good word. The compass to Meyer. Alright, that's fine. Don't have that yet. That could be a big time save depending on who that boss is. Actually, let's check this hint tile quick. Could be nothing, or it could say where a fire rod is. Okay, a heart container is in pod. I don't care about that one bit. Heart container and pod makes no difference. I was hoping it would tell me where, like, the fire rod is. Fire rod could be vanilla. That would be really gross. Let's That's right, we can't even get into Mire yet, not without Quake. Okay, having a small palette, one ice small is really good. Nothing I'm really excited to see there, but it's still nice. Okay, 2 ice smalls, so we really didn't have to do this at all. Other than getting the Mire compass, which was useful, but again, not required. I'd like to have the compass to pod before I go back in there. Ow. Alright, piece number 4. Actually, let's go get hammer pegs quick. That's another blue crystal, okay. Yeah, it's gotta be Ganon's tower at this point. Well, maybe I'm right next to Skull Woods. Let's go check the Skull Woods big chest while we're here too. That shouldn't take too long. And if I can pull one more Ganon's Tower big key, I can hit both of them. Hey Kins, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. Yep. Yeah, the sprites are really easy to customize. You can just, when you're rolling your seed, it gives you a list of every available sprite they have. For customizing the music, you have to either download or, and like, well, you have to have everything set up to play MSUs. And in my case, I made my, well, technically I didn't make most of these. I took these from other MSUs that use the tracks. I've only made, see, I made the 2 Aquaria tracks, I made the 2 from Astalon, and I made the Over Horizon one. But other than that, all the other ones were ones that other people put together. But I just like having my, like my own tracks over, no good. Over what the vanilla music is. Yep, that's one of my favorite tracks. And I'm generally not a big fan of Skullwood, so it's always nice to have something like that in a place that you don't like. Alright. I mean, technically we've got 2 items left in Pod, but I don't know who the boss is there. And we've got 23 items in Ganon's Tower. Hopefully one of these will be its own key. And hopefully my sequence break of Hera and finding the Hera Big right away after I left Hera is not going to hurt. And Ganon's Tower takes a long time, but there's so many items. Oh, I can get you the link for that. One sec. There it is. Yeah, that's the site that you use to it has so many different customization options and everything. And then as far as using a tracker goes, there's a lot of different trackers, but for me, the only tracker I will probably ever use is this one, Dunka's tracker. It's so good. It's so easy. I wish Super Metroid had a tracker that good. Because I do not like Emo Tracker. Makes me sad. Alright, what can we pull out of here? Four items in here. Okay. Well, that was useless. Still a lot to do in here, though. There we go. The book. That opens up desert. And that opens up, like, Bombo's tablet, Ether tablet. Excellent, yeah. The randomizer for this one, it's... I mean, the Super Metroid one is fine, but... So there's just, you have to know so much more tech, and it's a lot harder to customize your seeds. Well, the map rando makes it really easy to, like, pick stuff based on your skill level. But, like, I haven't, all the other randomizers versions I've tried for Super Metroid have been very hit or miss. It's a ROM. You have to have a... And you have to put a headerless ROM on there, like you upload it to the site, and then it'll use that to roll your seeds. There we go, now we can beat Cold Stare. I was hoping that would be a small key to this dungeon. But it was not a small key to this dungeon. We've got the big, we can sneak through there. Quake! I am really glad I remembered that one. Is there another key? Oh, we can't do that, okay. Lorelei, not now. Yeah, Andy is a lot of fun to watch with these. I still remember when he took that crab death in the tournament a couple years ago. I was son of a... I was rooting for him in that tournament. That was just a really unfortunate one. Can't believe I should have known that they were going to put Trinex right there. When they haven't given me any rods to use. And Trinex could be in here blocking the Landmo 2. But Trinex cannot be on Moldorm 2. Yeah, like, I can do normal wall jumps, but there's some, like, the Bubble Mountain ones, and without high jump, and trying to get up and landing site without high jump. Like, I've had seeds that required, that, in the Varia randomizer, that required me to do a high jump bootless like the really precise wall jumps, and it's like that's not something I can do. I can do a wall jump without problems. I just can't do them when you have to like do it and still not hit your head on a ledge that's right there. But with Map Rando, you can say, hey, I don't know how to do precise wall jumps, and then it won't put any of them in logic. It was really cool. I like seeing the, like at GDQ this year, him and Eddie were so close at the end of that run. I thought it would have been hilarious if Andy ended up winning that over 3 Super Metroid mains. They're all like Eddie, Oates, Emmett, Andy. They're all so much fun to watch. And I don't have that. Okay, good. This is just vanilla. I'm not sure on that one. Was that when he won the Rando tournament? Was that like 2017 when he won? There we go. Alright, so we can definitely get this Triforce piece. Don't know if I'm even going to bother coming back for the other one here. Well, I guess it, no, that's so, still takes a while to get to. Actually, maybe if we get the Fire Rod. Well, we'd have to have the Fire Rod at that point, because it's Trinex. But going through Dark Magician would be quicker. Comes my favorite room in the game. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Oh, I hate doing this without the Fire Rod. Uh-oh. I think that little mishap is gonna cost me. Nope, just made it. Alright. We're in the clear. Half magic, very nice. Of course, I'll need one more Ganon's Tower big to get through Dark Magician. Cold Stare. I mean, yeah, I've got Bombos. But why? Seven. Oh, that's right. It doesn't know that those other 3 are locked because of Trinex. They said you were 21? That's always nice. I know it's... My wife really loves getting carded. Oh, let's find out what the red crystals are. Pod and Skull Woods. Okay, so we're gonna go over to... Oh yeah, this is gonna be really nice. We'll be able to fully clear Pod and Desert. I mean, Desert and Mire. Then we've got a potential Ice Palace clear. We can definitely do Eastern. Wait, is this... How close am I to go right now? Well, actually, Desert, the boss could be Trinex. We could be Trinex blocked again. Let's see. So this would be 6, 7, 8, 9. Depending on the bosses here, this could be go mode. And unfortunately, I don't know the bosses to... Let's see, we know Eastern. I don't know the boss to Pod. Yeah, we don't need Skull Woods or that Trinex and Ganon's Tower in oh, that's Trinex on ice too. That is the worst kind of Trinex. Alright, first let's check the boss. Alright, Armos Knights, we can do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to definitely break out the pro gamer skills here. So yeah, as long as Trinex isn't in... Trinex can be in... It could be in all 3 of those boss rooms. But Trinex can only appear twice. Well, any boss can only appear twice. So the odds aren't great that it would be Trinex. Oh, silvers. Well, that's going to make this boss a lot easier. So let's see, we'll finish this. We'll just mirror right over to Mire. Well, unfortunately have to full clear... Actually, I can check the boss of Mire. It's like, what kind of... Part of me wants to just go and use the compasses that I have to make sure that I can beat all these places. And then just go mode everything. I think that might end up taking longer. Because, like, getting to Pod is not quick. Yeah, the silvers are going to be so nice for Ice Armos. Not Ice Armos, Armos Knights. Especially since I'm usually such a terrible shot. Ow. Actually, that probably really didn't hurt. I've got red mail. Hey Kyoto, welcome in. Hope you're having a good Saturday. I remembered what day it was. Alright, there is piece number 6. Alright, and I do have the Meyer compass. That was an interesting landing spot. And I hate the thought of full clearing this place, but... Mold arm. I'm actually very strongly considering just assuming it's not going to be Trinex in any of these other ones. So I'm like, I'd have to get the fire rod and the ice rod if one of those is Trinex. I mean, the fire rod would also open up Skull Woods. Do I want to risk it? The flute! That would have been useful a long time ago. I'm gonna do it. We're gonna, this is Schrodinger's Go mode. But since I've already seen one Trinex, there's no guarantee that Trinex is even one of the bosses that will show up twice. And we've already seen two blinds. So I'm just gonna go and hope for the best here. Don't know why I went down there. See, I do have the compass for ice. So that's fine. Well, that gives us Ped. Oh yeah, I don't have Cape. Yep, in Boss Shuffle, Moldorm gets can have anywhere between 1 and 8 eyes. That's a good point, Tusk. Even though we weren't actually on Vitreous there, the room was still loaded with eyes. Alright, so let's go to Eastern, which has Cold Stare. On the way, we can turn in the green pendant. After Eastern, we will just... Wait, Cold Stare. Okay, so Cold Stare also appeared twice. We saw Cold Stare in Ganon's Tower. So there's only one more boss that'll appear twice. And hopefully that's not Trinex. The only place Trinex could be is Pod. Mushroom. Actually, let's... Actually, it doesn't matter if I was gonna say, let's mirror over and do Pod first. But it's not like, I mean, do Eastern for, because even if, like, I'm gonna clear Eastern anyway, that's just, I can just go straight to the boss. Going to Eastern first was big, because that was gonna be required, because Eastern had basically every big key. Or am I mixing that up with something else? Yeah, let's go straight to the back. Yeah, that's one of the things that gets a little confusing with boss shuffles is you got to remember that you might not be able to beat a boss when you go in there. Like when I saw Trinex on ice, blocking me from what would have been my 8th Triforce piece. There they are. Oh, hurry, shut it down. I was trying to get my tracker back up and I accidentally opened Nox. And opening Nox while trying to stream is well, opening Nox or BlueStacks, any Android emulator seems to be what was causing all my blue streams, having an Android emulator going while trying to stream, or really doing anything. That, well, no, it was mainly during streaming. But it would very rarely happen outside of that. So I just make sure to close any Android emulators while I'm doing this, and even though I probably just terribly jinxed it. Alright, let's get this one done. Collect our 8th piece. Fortunately, I let them split. Oh, excellent. 2 from the slots. Very nice. Alright, here we go. This is the moment of truth. I mean, with ice, I can go in there and I can at least use the compass right away. And hope for hope that we're good. Yeah, hopefully that's the case. You're staying home on, well, I like staying home any day of the week. I believe the term is homebody. Like, if there's a day that I don't have to leave the house, I consider that a good day. Mushroom is held by someone friendly. I was really hoping to find out where those rods were, but... it's so much easier not to have to leave the house or anything. Oh, would have had that too if it wasn't for that electric blob. Well, there's the fire rod. So now it doesn't really matter if we get blocked by Trinex somewhere. That's just going to be a time loss. Because even if we are blocked by Trinex, we can still just go and do Skull Woods now. Whoops. Actually, I wonder if going to the back of Skull Woods would be... That might be quicker than doing ice. Even if it's a go mode ice. See, how long would it take to get to the back of Skull? With the go mode ice, I'm literally not getting anything. Even if it's sitting right in front of me, there's absolutely nothing I need at this point. Because Trinex cannot be blocking us both here and in Ice Palace. Because there's only one more boss that appears twice. And this is Mothula, very nice. And of course, Moth appears in a room with spikes. We didn't even need that. Yep, nice to just be able to body Moth in the corner there. I actually think going through the back of Skull Woods might be faster. I mean, I could be very wrong here, but... But a go mode ice versus a go mode Skull Woods. Well, technically it's not a go mode Skull Woods. We went through everything earlier, but... Oh, actually, I can check who this boss is. Right, it's Argus. Let's see, do I take the magic refill from the bot? No, I've got 4 bottles of blue. I suppose I guess it couldn't hurt to take the refill and then save and quit. Just to make sure my magic is full. Phase 1 of Ganon can be, Phase 1 and 2 can be a... Well, actually we've got... That's right, I hate Argus in this boss room. Well, granted, pretty much any boss except for Moldorm and Mothula is going to be a giant pain in here. I've had to do bomb Helmasaurs in this room because of no hammer, and that is just miserable. Am I even going to be able to do this? Nope, we're just going to do this the old-fashioned way. Yeah, like, Moldorm is fun because it can't move. And it just kind of sits there. And Moth is still very annoying, but every other boss in this room is just horrible. Well, I guess if depending on your loadout, Vitreous isn't bad. Probably should have grabbed those hearts. Oh well. So all things considered, especially with how rough that start was, we're looking at about a 215 on this, assuming I don't get knocked off the ledge by Ganon. Let's get Burna ready. Actually, yeah, Burna. I was sitting there thinking, oh, I can just get the fairy right outside the pyramid. There's no fairy. Yeah, I think they've mentioned that in the rando commentary for the main tournament and stuff, that the room is the true boss. Like, if it wasn't for the stupid moving floor, it'd be no issue at all. I really need to learn how to do this part without the cape or Burna. Like, I've seen people use Samaria strats or do this really cool dash into Ganon a bunch of times. Oh good, got him before he started being a butt. And shooting fire everywhere. Just use that so I don't run out of magic trying to do the torch glitch. Though if I do miss the torch glitch, we've got silvers and butter. It's not like it's that big of a deal. There we go. Quick and painful for Ganon. And now we've got bacon. Thanks for the GG's, Kyoto. Thanks for the GG's, Chris. And thanks for the GG's, Dusk. 213. I will take that. Thanks for the GG's, Kins, Dimension X. And just like that, now my heartburn just went away. I'm sitting for probably, it's been a while with the really bad heartburn, and then suddenly Seed's over, it's gone. Naturally, it worked that way. Your face for sale. Smithery. Yeah, why would I that's a really stupid wish, but I just had to get rid of the heartburn. Definitely use that Triforce wish on the heartburn. Oh good, that was just a heart piece. $10 pieces, 10 Triforce pieces just to get rid of heartburn. Yeah, there were a lot of hearts on that one. Would have been useful in that Gibdo. After that first death in the Gibdo room in Skull Woods, like 2 minutes in, the combat was pretty smooth. It was just me getting stuck on I think I got stuck on one of the jars in there. And that kind of threw everything off. $175, that's not bad. For a collection rate. I'll take that. But I suppose that'll be a good spot to call it here. It's almost 10:30, too late to actually start anything else, and usually I don't do 2 in a night anyway. So yeah, thank you so much for hanging out tonight, everyone. I hope you all have a great night. Stay safe, get a good night's sleep. We'll hopefully be back again tomorrow night. As always, it depends on the kids, so I can't really plan ahead properly. But if they go to bed at a decent time, we'll be back. Maybe another Link to the Past, maybe Super Metroid, maybe something else. I've been feeling like doing something Mega Man related for a while, so maybe we'll do Mega Man, I don't know. But yeah, thanks again, and we will hopefully see you next time.